Alright, here we go. Hi, everyone, and welcome to TWF Rampage, or Ram Through. I, Mike Lane, Tony Schiavone, and Paulie Dangerously here. And today on Rampage or Ram Through, there we got that. And today on Rampage or Ram Through, we are hopefully going to see a good match here today on Rampage or Ram Through. Yeah, you got that right, Tony Schiavone, says Mike Lane. We're going to see a good match here today on Rampage or Ram Through. You know. And hopefully the match we'll see here today will be a good one. Well, I'll tell you one thing right now, Mike Lane and Tony Schiavone. Paulie Dangerously says, you know, yesterday was Groundhog Day. And for... Fuck! And you know, yesterday was Groundhog Day, and the 4-1 Reichs in the settled land. And a lot of folks thought that they thought that winter would be over soon. But you know what? The groundhog always sees its shadow. So why do they keep on doing it? Because they think there's going to be 1 year where the groundhog won't see its shadow. And in their belief, they think that means that winter will be over soon. Either way, winter's going to go on until the middle half of the third month. No need what groundhog saw what shadow. Paulie Dangerously says. So that just means that things are never going to shift. Well, I know you're against the whole groundhog holiday and the 4-1 Reichs in the settled land, Dan, Mike Lane says. I guess you don't like that holiday, Tony Schiavone says, that the German folk brought to the 4-1 Reichs in the settled land a long time ago. Alright. Sorry for clearing my throat, coughing all the time in my films. I have no runner lead over it. So here today, I know that I, the TWF light heavyweight fighter, and I know there's some folks out there that they wonder, who am I going to wrestle? They wonder, who am I going to get who's going to fight me? Who I'm going to fight for my TWF 24/7 winnings. And the first thing I want to say is, I don't know who's going to do it. But hopefully someone will take me up on that dare. Every fucking time I want to get someone has to follow. You know? Alright, folks. I guess I'll be the one that's gonna, fight you for the TWF light heavyweight winnings. Sorry for that cough there. I have no running lead over it. And hopefully that it'll be a good match. Well, hopefully it will. So, if you want to fight me and I'm ready to go, then let's do it. Well, now we got a fight lord in the ring now, so it looks like that this match, is ready to go. This is for the TWF light heavyweight winnings. First, he is Miko Sanatini, and she is the TWF light heavyweight fighter, Alderling Peach. Well, first off, we do know that Alderling Peach has won the TWF 24/7 winnings the first time in the past, Mike Lane says. And now a body slam, or 2 body slams to Miko Sanatino from Aldeling Peach, Mike Lane said. That's right, Tony Schiavone says. Aldeling Peach, Mike Lane, did win the TWF Light Heavyweight winnings, at least so far, 2 times. You know, Tony Schiavone said. And then he got to say something else, Paulie Dangerously says, is that this Aldeling Peach or Daisy or Toastal or whatever you want to call her is missing her hands. You know, believe it or not, she's missing her hands, Paulie Dangerously says. And Aldeling Peach put the, you know, yes, that is true, Paulie Dangerously, that she is missing her hands, but askers cannot, askers cannot be choosers. When you get something from a thrift shop, you're gonna get it the way it is. Mike Lane says. Well, that's right, Tony Schiavone said. That is how it is when you get something from a thrift shop, or even from eBay or Etsy or Overstock or Deal Dash. Tony Schiavone says. Well, I'll tell you a thing right now, Paulie Dangerously says. How can she be wrestling someone? How can she be fighting someone if she doesn't have any hands? You know, Paulie Dangerously says. This should be a cakewalk for Miko Senatini. Paulie Dangerously says. You would think so. I don't got enough food in here, Buttercup. I don't got enough food in here, just let you know, Pop. Hi, Buttercup. And Miko Senatini is in a bye now. And Aldeling Peach just goes down on him. And it's over here. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner. And still, the TWF Light. Okay, you want to be in here then. Here is your winner. And still, the TWF Light Heavyweight Fighter, Aldeling Peach. So Aldeling Peach is still the TWF Light Heavyweight Fighter here in the Toy Wrestling Gathering, Mike Lane says. Yes, she is, Tony Schiavone says. She beat Miko Senatini here today on Rampage or Ramfru. And somehow she beat a man with being handless, having no hands, and somehow she still skilled to wrestle and fight. I mean, don't get me wrong, I have seen one-legged men fight before, like Zach Guerin in his time in TNAW and WWE. I mean, I have seen folks wrestle with at least one hand or one leg. I've seen folks wrestle with one eye, like, you know, Jock Pierre of feet. But I've never seen a man or woman wrestle without both hands. Well, that's probably true, Mike Lane says. It is true that it would be a handicap for any man or woman to overcome. If they wanted to be a skilled wrestler or a skilled fighter, they would have to have at least one working hand and arm, one working good foot, at least one good working eye. To tell you one thing, Tony Schiavone says, you're right. We never really saw that before. Aldeling Peach lost both her hands, but that's just how it is when you buy something from a thrift shop, Tony Schiavone says. Paulie Dangerously. You should know that. Alright, take it away, Mike today. Thank you, Tony Schiavone. Thank you, Mike Lane and Tony Schiavone. I'm going to be talking with Aldeling Peach here today on Rampage or Ramfru. Alright, Aldeling Peach. Somehow, some way, you wrestle and fight without any hands. Yes, it's true, Mike, today. This doll of mine that was bought from the Salvation Army, or the Helping Fighting Arm, give middle, give, and thrift, give middle and thrift shop. Yes, I lost both my hands. I don't know why. But sometimes when you're buying a doll from a thrift shop, or from eBay, or Etsy, or Overstock, or Deal Dash, sometimes you're going to get it from the way it is. And I did beat Mike Nico Sanatini, who in his own right, is not and he's in his own right, he's handicapped too, because both his hands are always being crafted as if he's holding a gun, which he did come with a gun. But it's a small gun, could lose it. So he had to overcome that handicap, like I had to overcome the handicap of having no hands. But you see, I still the TWF light heavyweight fighter. And somehow, some way, Mike, today, I pulled it off. Well, yes, you did, Peach or Daisy or Toaster or whatever name you want to go by. You beat Miko Sanatini. You're still the TWF light heavyweight fighter. And a lot of onlook to you for overcoming the handicap of having no hands when it comes to wrestling and fighting. Well, thank you, Mike, today. Well, that's my talk with, Alderling Peach or Daisy or Toastal. Back to you, Mike Lane and Tony Schiavone. Thank you, Mike, today for talking with Alderling Peach here today on Rampage or Ram Through. And that's all the time we got here for Rampage or Ram Through. I, Mike Lane, Tony Schiavone, Paulie Dangerously. We hope you like Rampage or Ram Through, and we'll see you tomorrow for Collision or Hit.